Now that's what you call a blue screen that someone wants to see on their computer. Fucking Microsoft. Speaking of fucking, I've always wondered if, you know, all the Patreon prick e-beggars, as I like to call them, E for electronic or fucking extremely fucking stupid. He says with a dumb-sounded London accent. Oi, that's racist, mate. Wonder if the reason their videos are so shit is because they spend all the money on vaginal rejuvenation surgery for their ugly wives who look like men. Anyway, it's the summer, which means two things. There's going to be a lot more fucking retro gaming videos, and because it's hot in the summer, especially in my house, because my cats are dumb enough to jump out of open upstairs windows. Very hot. Anyway, I believe it was in ZZ. There we go. Although there was some games in the root directory I was going to try. Oh, that's shit, Emilio Football, but I was going to try Mr. Heli. I still haven't found an original copy of California Games, and therefore I don't have instructions for it, and therefore it's just not worth playing it. Which allows me to smoothly segue, unlike in real life. I'd fall off a segue. I've done some new things. So I got Hit Pack Volume 2, and we got the Sizzlers collection as well, and the Gold collection is now done. Now the trouble with me doing the Gold collection is I've already done Beachhead, I've already done Drop Zone, I've already done fucking... I've done all these games individually. But if you're going to review a compilation, you have to play all the games together and decide, was it worth 2 weeks pocket money, which is what it would have cost me back then. And it did, because I did have that. Because the chances of me buying Talladega and Ghost Chaser as a full price release is slim. I might have bought one, but yeah, the way my memory's going, thanks to all the bologna sandwiches, they won't put it past me. So we've got Hit Pack Volume 2 in here. Now I've played Ace, never played Batty before, but I've played everything else as well. So that leaves the Sizzlers collection, which segues in reverse, which I definitely can't do on a real segue in real life. California Games, which I don't have the instructions for. I don't have the Sizzlers collection, which came after ZZAP Sizzlers 2. It's called the Sizzler Collection Volume 1. There was never any other anyway. But I don't know if I've done Bionic Commando. I may have done. If I did, I would have compared the US and the UK version. Thinking about it, there's ZZAP Sizzlers 1 as well, which I didn't own. But I had the games. I had the thing on the spring as a full price. So I didn't have Wizard's Lair, but it doesn't look like a game that I'm going to like. So we're going to play Thing, spelt with an F, on the spring, innit? I won't run the NTSC version on the Power Machine. I don't know what they'll do. I don't think there's any differences in the gameplay, which is a problem with this game, because I don't know how to play it. great music though. Don't forget to tell me if you want the hi-fi connected to the C64 again, although I've had some random crashes with this. Funnily enough, I loaded up Twin Kingdom Valley on a newer tape deck and it did actually work, the loose copy, which means I don't have instructions for it. I don't like playing games from tape without the instructions, you see. Now, of paramount importance is, because this is After Dark with Osiris. Oh, bollocks, you won't be able to see that, will you? No, if I go there like that. Dry cider. It's not that dry. I mean, if it was real dry cider, it'd be a powder, wouldn't it, obviously? Yeah. So, we're having a bit of cider. Now, potentially, I may be having a large, well, a piece of a large baguette with some roast beef and mustard, and that's don't have English mustard. If I had English mustard I would put it on there, but I don't have any because I don't like it on hot dogs. That's the thing. This bastard thing work? Yeah, it does. See, I've been looking for this for ages, and it's here, right behind the C64. The treasures that you get with a C64. Right, the evil goblin is wreaking havoc on an unsuspecting world. Casting spells and banishing its... Oh, shut up, you. Banishing its... anyway, how can he be stopped? You know, I might actually need my reading glasses. I haven't even had my cider yet. There's only one set, our hero thing on the spring. I wanted to make a plushie toy of thing on the spring, actually. However, seeing as I'm probably never going round my family's house again, and my mum's got the sewing machine, that could be a problem. Space to read, or... yeah, this one is space. Right, so it says something about when on lift screens. Goblin has laid many traps. The thing needs to keep going. Is oil for his spring, which can be found in the factory. But beware, as the ghouls and guards are intent on seeing things. Right, okay. Collect jigsaw, oil switch, kill goblin. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? Reset the high scores, thank you. Woo! Cider and Hubbard. It's a great combination. I've had me roll up, so I can't really moan. I'm going to let you listen to the music for a bit, because I suspect for me the music is the best part of this game. Now, back then, when I knew how to play it, it's a different case. Funky music, huh? So delay no more. Why can't I get up on you? I don't know why I can't get up there. See, this is the problem with this game. No, it's not like that, and then up there. No, you can't do a diagonal like that, so it's the annoying thing with this game. I get stuck very quickly nowadays. Look at the oil going down, innit? See, it's the controls that are very finicky. You have to jump from a pixel perfect position. That's better. So you would get used to the controls. don't think you make that jump, but no, you won't because of that one there. So the thing with this game is, see, how would I know to do that, eh? Ah, no! See? Very tricky. I do like it actually, the music's funky, the graphics are very comical, even though it's like a grey background. I do like that game, I must admit. So, which bloody compilation was this on? I think it was ZZAP Sizzlers 1, wasn't it? Camera still lined up, is it? It's good enough for you lot. Vaginal rejuvenation, eh? Old style gaping's wife. He looks like a man having vaginal rejuvenation. Stroke construction from scratch. I didn't say that. Almost did, but there's at least one letter missing from the end of that, so it could be interpreted in many ways. Bit like as a kid when you first found out that if you used the word allegedly after saying something, you couldn't actually be sued for slander, defamation of character and things like that. So you'd say things like, I don't know, you'd say something very wrong and some member of the royal family, and then you'd leave a pause and you'd just say, allegedly. Like the Queen eats the poo of the corgi dogs. Allegedly. Now, that's just a thing. Don't ask me why. You had to fill the time somehow. Not like today where there's loads of distractions. That is the difference. You see, today, you know, if you only had like 2-3 minutes at a time, because you've got Bart Simpson style. I'm going to be playing the Sentinel, but I want to buy a copy of that. Bart Simpson style attention. Yeah, people just go straight on their phone and go on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, whatever they do. Actually, we wanted compilations. You knob. But you know what? Human race was better for it. It's a known, proven fact that IQ levels have been dropping for the last 2 decades of humans. Now you can say, well, that's just the average, but the problem is that means a lot less people at the top end. So, and it means the bottom end is staying relatively the same, otherwise the average wouldn't drop. And the difference is much more in the loss of highly intelligent people. You don't have to talk bollocks, mad Commodore. Oh, we could try Who Dares Wins 1 and 2. Yeah, see, I'm avoiding wizards there, because I had to test the disc image before I put it on there, and it doesn't look like my kind of game. So we're going to test Who Dares Wins 2 with the Competition Pro. Right. With micro switch 5 buttons, although that don't make any fucking difference because the joystick shaft is lame. Infer comments about erectile dysfunction at your discretion. C64 disk drive is slow. Is free. This SD to IC has a lot of problems, mate, but it was free. It didn't even come with like anything, it was literally free. Someone said to me, I've got an old SD to IC, I don't use it anymore, do you want it? I'll let you have it for nothing, sort of thing. So the next time he come round, he did actually bring it along with the Vectrex. I think that's the only reason why I agreed to 420 for the Vectrex on those 11 games. This is cool music. Because I figured, well, an SD to IC, even a shit one's going to cost me about 20 quid with the postage. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I finally got off my arse 6 months later and tried to get it to work. And infamously, the boot screen, thank fuck. Mind you, these are ones that are on this card, so I would have tested them already. No, 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 no. Starting level 1. Key for level skip. Let's keep that just in case I want to try different levels. I have to buy some contact dome switches to make the quick shot turbo I've got, which is a joystick I had when I had this game. The only joystick probably, apart from the Atari VCS ones and the Point Master that came with my Vic 20. More cider, Mr. Mannering. Yeah, I haven't put it on the Amstrad colour settings. I can't be bothered to do that because the buttons are a bit iffy. And if it gets stuck on that setting, I'm not going to be impressed. Because then it won't be useful. I've got the other Trinitron, which is RF only. That's like a 1978, 79, possibly 1980 model. Mint condition though. Apart from a scratch during a house move on the smoke screen cover because it wasn't glass. I don't know if it's a joystick, it feels like it's going slow. I've got a button set or something. Yeah, that does something, that button. I don't know what it does. Is it rapid fire for pushing up? Or is it a slow-mo feature? I don't know. You could get these things that would slow down games. You got them for the BBC. You got them for the C64. I don't know what other computers. Yeah, I don't like this joystick for this game, and I don't like it in a completely different way to how I don't like playing this game with the quick shot turbo, which looks like a quick shot too, but it's got the Atari VCS joystick style contact domes. Yeah, I don't think I'm really interested in this joystick. I hope it's worth fucking 40 quid or something, because they're so rare. You have the competition pro shaft on your hand. Ooh, madam. Then you should get the competition. Actually, why did I fucking die there? Well, I almost shot my own bloke, so it was probably God intervening, that was. I think I've accidentally used all my bombs. A very risky manoeuvre by the Commodore of madness. See, you have to be perfectly lined up with him, which I don't really like. Yeah, we're not going to do the end boss with this joystick. So this joystick is 100% shit, because this is one of my favourite games. If you can't play your favourite game with a given joystick, then it's a shit joystick. Here you go, words of wisdom for the mad one. From the mad one, I should say. Let's have a go right there. If I don't make it to the end again. See, I'm taking even more risks already, because a good joystick for your 8-bit computer is like a good car. So let's say this joystick is from 1987. The quickshot turbo is like driving a Vauxhall Cavalier on the E-Reg. Ah, that's quicksand, I've just noticed. Right, okay. If I built my own arcade cabinet, I'd buy a couple of zip sticks actually. I wonder if it's worth trying to do like a stupid advert, like, you know, a parody advert kind of thing. Oh, I rescued him. Why didn't he just teleport before? Ah, come on. See, I'm losing lives trying to save him, and then the euphoria of saving him. Go away. Fuck off with you, mate. He's throwing fucking... yeah, piss off. Oh, you got to get Generalissimo. You failed your mission, sir. Ah, come on. But mission outpost 1 captured. But you died, mate. You died, didn't it? So, yeah. I shot him, mate. It's like in some of them films where, like, they shoot him and it's like, I don't give a shit about that soldier just because he's got the same uniform. He's a bit of a racist prick. I hated him. A bit like Kiefer Sutherland ragging on Lou Diamond Phillips. No, it wasn't Kiefer Sutherland, it was the other one, was it? Ah, yeah. Anyway, I loved Who Dares Wins back then. I know that. Who Dares Wins 2, obviously. I'm not lucky enough to have ever had Who Dares Wins. That is a lot like Commando, though. And I did like Thing on the Spring back then. I did play it. I don't remember like thinking this is shit and I'm not loading it again. It was a difficult game. It was a tricky game. But no. So that's, if I didn't have those games already, and I'd got ZZAP Sizzlers 1. That's really what I'm trying to do when I rate these compilations. Yeah, I played Drop Zone not that long ago, but I'll play it with the zip stick because I played it with the shitty Competition Pro 5000 clear with the micro. That's such a mouthful. The mildly breathed over flawed Competition Pro 5000 joystick. Well, that's even worse, but it's more descriptive. D-D-D-D-D-D-D. So I'll try some of this. It's very dangerous to eat this because mustard stains are a real bastard to get out your clothes. Danish salami sandwiches, I used to have them. I don't remember having ham. I don't know anything to do with pork or religion or anything like that. I just don't remember it. My favourite sandwiches were cheese or Danish salami. And cheese you can still get a cheddar cheese medium. Supermarket brand, I'm quite happy with that. Although the price of cheddar has gone up. And I don't really eat cheese anymore, so. At least we know how to play it this time. Oh! Raid over Moscow, it is F7 to open the fucking door. So the F7 key isn't working on this one. So Yeah, I did used to make strawberry and cheese sandwiches, not strawberry jam. I thought one day we'll do high score and reset the high scores, yes. Because I did used to have jam sandwiches with a couple of slices of cheddar, one for each half. Obviously I had my sandwiches square cut when I did that. I prefer triangular cut. Right, here you go, this. You put them away. There's loads of them to get in there. Ah, of course, look, I rescued loads of them. It was a valiant effort for that man. Brave, but not very good soldier. Let's leave it at that, shall we? Right. Yeah, see, you really need a zip stick to enjoy a drop zone. Otherwise, the subtleties of how well it's programmed is just... It is the iridium of Defender clones for the C64. It's that simple. I keep forgetting you're not supposed to fucking pick them up. So, it's not actually like Defender. Oddly, the gravity's not really bothering me. Maybe that's just a cider. So cider improves the game. Oh, I did have cheese and onion crisps there as well. Ooh. Right, that's what they do. There's the base. Oh, that's a nice effect. It's a tough game. And if you did love Defender in the arcade, I thought Defender was kind of cool. I just didn't like the way the joystick only went up and down, and you had to use reverse and thrust basically to turn around. That kind of put me off. So that's a solid game on the compilation. So really, it comes to the one I'm just not looking forward to. I think it has docs, so we'll have a little read of the docs. So yeah, like I said, summer has arrived. It's going to have a whole week of hot weather, which means no projector. I refuse to buy a 4K TV for like 400 quid for like a 50-inch because they're useless for the tech that I've got. They only have HDMI ports on them now. But on top of that, only new things are in 4K. And TV has started going shit, and movies, probably about the time that 4K was introduced anyway, so it makes absolutely no difference to me. So I don't actually know if my PC can play 2160p thingies. Depends how many cores the video player can actually use. So anyway, compilation. Now I would like to point out that back in the day I'd buy an album, I'd only like 1 or 2 tracks on it. This happened almost every time I bought an album. So I actually stopped buying albums and I started buying soundtrack albums because I thought, well, I like the music in this film, there's at least 3 or 4 tunes I like and I'd like to own them. If I didn't have them already, obviously. So, Wizard's Lair. Right, the docs are separate. I don't know if it actually loads them in the crack, but anyway. So yeah, can't have the projector on because of things I won't go into. Didn't stop off at B&Q to get a small portable air conditioning unit, and you can bet your arse they're going to start selling this week. When people come home from their shit jobs and the house is fucking hot as hell, people then think, well, you know what, even a small air conditioner is better than a shitty fan. A fan doesn't cool the room down, it cools you down. Be the removal of heat from your blood near the skin, or dehydration of the perspiration. Oh, it is late night, it's 1:30. So I have to admit that my tests for like recording the screen, they're not very good. So I'll just put the brightness down, because this is one of those games where the background is mostly black. It's okay music. Actually, there was something. I think it was on Friday's video. Oh no, is this like a black screen thing? Because it's not like that. Oh, right, okay. These are like really duff settings. I'd never play the game with these settings, but maybe it would improve the graphics. Rest music's not bad. Very Middle Ages. Now who am I? Oh, I'm this thing. Is this like a sequel to Attic Attack? I think it is actually. Or it's a massive rip-off of Attic Attack. So you got to collect stuff. Does that make me invincible? So when you have the stairs, does that mean it's on another level? I suppose for this kind of game, for the people that like these kind of games, on any system, not just the C64, I think they'd be quite happy with the graphics. I don't think they'd have a problem with the game as such. Now the thing is, I like Pyjama Rama. The sound effects are fine. Some of the instruments for the music is quite nice. Right, okay, we're locked into that room, so... And we're now locked in this room. Right. Okay, how did I get in here? Ah, right, that's confusing, that is. Did I come in through this way? Yeah, let's go down here then. There's a key there, and that opens that door. Yeah, mad. I think if you actually like games like that, I think it's alright. So I think the Sizzlers collection is actually not bad. So that's the ZZAP Sizzlers done.